My name is Cara DeFalco. I'm what the fertility community calls a single parent by choice.
It's just not supposed to be this whole.
And this is my story.
So today I am starting my Lupron shots. So I actually have to go to the doctor's office in the city. My aunt was going to do it for me, and she's still going to come with me. But the doctor was like, "This is a somewhat unorthodox shot," so he's like, "I want to show you guys how to do it first. So I'll do the first one, and then as long as everybody's comfortable, you can do the next one to two." So we'll see. So hopefully, it's not too bad. Worst case scenario is I have to go to his office and he does them, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, so a little nervous about that. Not only about the shot itself because it's intramuscular, so that's gonna hurt, but also the side effects. So it's gonna be hot flashes and night sweats and uh, minor bone density loss. I'm actually not super worried about that. Maybe I should be more so, but um, I do a fair amount of working out and weights and things like that. So I feel like my bone density should be good. We'll see. I really don't know. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I'm like, you know, it's so much a hurry up and wait. So it's like, okay, waiting again, doing this now on this side quest to get to where we're trying to be. So yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Endo update. So it's been 1 week since my first Lupron shot. Um, I should be getting my period in the next few days. And I will say so far my PMS symptoms have been amazing. So much better than they've ever been. Um, and so far I've got one headache and one hot flash, but I feel like both of those may have been like dehydration related more than anything. Um, Certainly the one I had, I had a drink with a friend, and I know alcohol always wakes me up with a hot flash in the middle of the night, so that's not unusual. But yeah, otherwise so far so good. I feel like this is probably how most people experience their period, which is great for them, or rather people without endo. So yeah, so far so good. Um, they did say this first month really wouldn't be that bad, and that next month then it might get a little bit wonky. But it's nice to know that out of a 2 to 3 month process, the first month's not so bad. So, like I said, a week in, so far so good. I'm actually really interested to see how this period goes. If my cramping's as bad as it was, definitely, definitely still feeling some digestive issues leading up to it this week. So that's, interesting. But yeah, so we'll keep going and see how it all goes. Okay, Lupron update. So I just finished my period. It was probably 2.5 weeks after I got the shot. Got a little delayed from traveling because my body just holds everything when I travel. Um, Not bad at all. Much easier than it's ever been. But now the headaches have commenced, kind of like a dull headache. Um, and so far, night sweats 2 nights in a row. So yeah, this is shaping up to be a fun experience. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I feel abdominal changes. I don't know how else to describe that, but it definitely feels like things are moving around in there, possibly being let go of. So, that's a good thing. That's what we're looking for. I'm supposed to go for blood work, but I don't think I'm going to have the time just because I'm traveling a lot this month. So I'll have to check in with the doctor and see what he says. But yeah, still surviving. So far, so good. So we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna get 3 months of this in, but we're almost through month one, so not terrible. But yeah, definitely starting to see those side effects kick in.
Okay, so this week, have to do the second Lupron shot. That'll be in a couple of days. I am concerned for myself. Night sweats definitely already a thing. I definitely feel it impacting like my mental emotional health. Lot of sadness, weepiness, crying at the drop of a hat, which I just hate in general. Um, and lots of like other big life things happening. So it's like, am I really sad about this? Is it the hormone? So I'm like crazy on top of it right now. Um, so yeah, so kind of dealing with all of that. So divorce finalizing, job loss. It's been a month. Um, so yeah, but that's kind of where we're at with the Lupron thing. And definitely just otherwise like feeling wonky at this point because I probably my body would have ovulated by now, but the hormones prevent that. So like I don't know, you just start to feel like disjointed. I'm like something's off, you know, and obviously like I logically know what it is, but my body's like I'm not sure what we're doing here. So that's where we're at. So I don't know if we're gonna make it through 3 months of this. We'll see. Because if it gets much worse, especially this, that's not something I wanna really play with. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Second shot's the end of this week, but otherwise, alive and well. And my doctor, he sent me to a link to the Mayo Clinic to like ease symptoms, and I'm like, because I had asked, what's the best way to support my body through this? Like, do I want to be like continuing anti-endometriosis things, anti-inflammatory diet, like, anti-endometriosis supplements, or like, am I trying to create some balance by maybe doing some things that do help promote estrogen that's created by other systems in the body? And he's like, kind of, no, not really. But the link he sent me was just like, if you feel a hot flash coming on, like sip some ice water. And I was like, that's just not what I was looking for. But so we're just going to kind of start going down an anti-inflammatory, anti-endometriosis path, at least as best as I can for the next few weeks, and we'll see how this all goes. So where we're at.
Come on, get
So we're getting prepped for the second Lupron shot. Nurse Mary in the building, helping out. So we're getting this giant ass needle ready to go in my ass. You need a cheek? We'll go on this side this time.
You got it.
We got it.
You got it.
Do you need more cheek?
You're good. You can do this. Breathe.
I'm breathing.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay.
Ah. Yay!
All right.
And we're done. So, it's Thanksgiving Day. Just a couple weeks really out from transfer day at this point. I have one more Lupron shot to do still. The hot flashes are very real. For me, the biggest thing I've noticed is I feel like they're like emotionally tied. So any like strong surge of emotion from, a sappy scene in a movie or a TV show, to something that makes me laugh really hard, to wow, look at the sky, isn't it beautiful, all seem to bring on the hot flashes. Other than that, though, thankfully, I haven't had any other really bad symptoms. The first month, my mental health really concerned me, but it seems to have like leveled out quite a bit at this point. So, and truthfully, it hasn't been bad. Otherwise, like not getting your periods, not bad. Not being bloated all the time is not bad. So, yeah, definitely not the worst thing. So, one more shot of those. I spoke with the doctor. Probably 3 weeks after that first Lupron shot, they're going to put me back on estrogen. 2 weeks from there, they'll put me on, add in some progesterone. They'll check my uterine lining. If everything's developing nicely, then we do the transfer. So, yeah, really exciting. I would be lying if I wasn't also saying that I was terrified. I don't know anyone who's becoming a parent, planning to become a parent in any way, shape, or form who is not both of those things. So yeah, but this is cool. I feel like it's so purposeful and it's taken so much time and it's, you know, really left so little to accident, if you will, that I feel like I've gotten a good chance to like study for the test. I don't know if that's the best way of saying it, but that was kind of what I was thinking to myself. Like, I'm like, okay, I have read, I have watched videos, I have done the research, like, you know, I feel like at a minimum, I'm ready to be pregnant. I don't know. You know, beyond that, then we'll see what happens. But I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready for this this next journey. But yes, it is, you know, it's daunting too. But yeah, so, and it's been a really interesting, like, it's my birthday, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So it's been like an interesting holiday season, you know, so far, because I just keep thinking like, oh my God, like, this is my last Thanksgiving as a single parent. This is my last birthday without a kid. Like, this is and I think the even better thought is like, next year it's the baby's first Thanksgiving. Next year it's going to be the baby's first Christmas. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. We are getting started to get ready for my embryo transfer. It's probably going to be in January, so still a few weeks away. We've one more Lupron shot to do, and but yeah, I just started getting the paperwork set up and the financials set up. Really happy finally on my own insurance, so now I actually have coverage for all of this, so I won't have to be paying for it out of pocket, or at least not nearly as much of it. So that's definitely a plus. So yeah, so just signed my like financial acknowledgement form, sent in the new insurance card. So it's just, all those kinds of odds and ends things that need to get taken care of over the next few weeks. So, but otherwise, getting excited. Last of the Lupron shots. So this is it. This is how it comes. It occurred to me we never did this in the first place. I'm gonna try to open this one-handed with my left hand. See how this goes. Okay. All right. So it looks like that. This really requires two hands. Hang on. Okay. And then that's your shot, and it's a big mamma jamma, and yeah, but it's not so bad. And so again, this is the last one. Symptoms have been definitely getting worse. Night hot flashes have turned into full-on like soaking night sweats. We're also, I do sometimes get dressed up, by the way. Yeah, nice, right? Yeah, so the night sweats are very real and harsh. Not getting a lot of sleep at this point. My ears are itchy now, which I heard is like one of those weird, we don't know why, like menopausal symptoms, but my ears are itchy. And headaches. Headaches is definitely one of the other side effects of the Lupron. So I had a pretty rough headache yesterday. Thankfully, I haven't had too many though. And at this point, the countdown is on. That last shot goes in this weekend, and then it's only 3 more weeks after that. So, and supposedly once they put you back on estrogen, it only takes about 2 or 3 days of that for you to start feeling normal again. So, fingers crossed, we cross this hurdle easily these last few weeks. So, we'll see how it all goes. Currently having a hot flash. My mascara is running. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing visible, which I guess is a good thing. But good God, it's
definitely tied to emotion, is what I'm finding at least. Because like the dog just aggravated me. Hot flash. So they're lasting longer lately too. Like they used to just kind of like quickly come and go. There you go. I think you can see the red on my chest a little bit. But yeah, it's a real thing. Right there, I think.
Okay, and it's
Yeah.
just takes a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the other swab.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
don't want. Is this one? Do they say don't? Do they say don't rub it afterwards? I don't remember.
Yeah, this one doesn't have to be
Okay.
rubbed. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
It was just for a little
Down you go. Bend down.
bend.
It makes it a little bit better. I'm so sorry. I know
It's
you wouldn't even tell me.
quite
if I
alright.
hurt you. I know you wouldn't tell me. I'm gonna go fast as I can with this very thick solution. Breathe, 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 breathe. Okay, swab.
Oh, I didn't open it.
Okay. Nothing's coming out anyway. It doesn't matter. I thought last time we got a little blood.
Okay,
You have
last one down. Okay, so I had to go. I did my blood work today. Got my Band-Aid still on. I probably don't need it. I just haven't taken it off yet. So last round of blood work related to the Lupron injections, which the hot flashes are no joke anymore. They are fast and furious and becoming disruptive for sure. But I think I only have about 2 more weeks left of kind of tolerating that until they put me back on the estrogen. So we'll see what the blood work says. They were just checking my hormones to make sure everything was still suppressed. I said to the doctor, I assure you it is, as I have all of the side effects and symptoms of it. So that's that. But otherwise hanging in and yeah, getting excited. I mean, this is like, kind of the last few like rounds of things. So once like I said, probably in about 2 weeks they'll put me back on estrogen. It's another 2 weeks of that. If everything looks good from there, they'll add in the progesterone, and then we're doing a transfer. So I have a good feeling about everything. And so yeah, we will see how it all goes, and I will keep you posted. But so far so good. Just learning to sleep with the ceiling fan on in December.